Why is it so hard to focus these days? You sit down to work, but within minutes, you're checking your phone, opening new tabs, or scrolling through social media. It feels like your brain just won't stay on track. But here's the truth. Your focus isn't broken. It's being hijacked. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reclaim it. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your attention is slipping, how modern life is rewiring your brain for distraction, and most importantly, how to fix it with science-backed strategies that actually work. First, let's start with why your focus is broken. I like to call it this, the attention economy. This is why you're addicted to distraction. Companies like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube thrive on engagement. The longer you stay on their platform, the more money that they make. So they've engineered their apps to hijack your dopamine system using infinite scrolling, autoplay, and AI-driven content recommendations that keep you hooked. Take this in for a second. The average person checks their phone 144 times per day. That means even when you don't need to, your brain is automatically seeking out a dopamine hit from notifications, text, or emails. And each time that you do, you weaken your ability to stay focused on tasks that don't provide instant gratification. But it's not just social media. Emails, Slack messages, news alerts, and even group chats contribute to a constant state of divided attention. The result? A brain that struggles with deep work, long-term goals, and sustained concentration. Let's talk about why multitasking is a lie and how it's destroying your focus. You might think that you're good at multitasking, but the truth is you're just repeatedly switching between tasks and it's killing your productivity. Studies show that when you shift between tasks, aka checking notifications while writing a report or watching a video while answering emails, your brain takes up to 25 minutes to fully refocus. Multiply that by a dozen distractions a day, or more, and you start to see why you feel constantly mentally exhausted, yet unproductive. I'll give you an example. Think about reading a book. If you stop every few paragraphs to check your phone, how much harder is it to get back into the flow? That same principle applies to your work in your daily life. This is the cost of information overload. You consume more information in a single day than someone in the 1800s did in a year, and your brain wasn't built for that, at least not the way we do it right now. Over time, this weakens your working memory, making it harder to retain and process information. When you try to focus, your brain is already fatigued from processing hundreds of microstimuli throughout the day. So how do we fix this? Let's break this down step by step. Step 1, rewire your brain for deep focus. We'll start with the 30-second rule. I call it the 30-second rule for dopamine control. Every time you instinctively check your phone, pause for 30 seconds and ask, do I really need to do this right now? This small delay rewires impulse control and weakens the habit loop of distraction. There are even apps for this that help facilitate this that you can download, and it makes it a lot easier. Don't worry, there's a lot more practical advice other than this. I know that one might be difficult for people, but I mention it because it's been shown to be very helpful. Next, set up a distraction-free zone. I cannot stress this enough. Use focus mode on your phone to block distracting apps during work. Turn off non-essential notifications because every ping pulls you out of deep work. You can also use website blockers to prevent mindless scrolling. Again, there are apps for this, many of which are built into your phones automatically. Train your brain with focus sprints. Instead of forcing yourself to concentrate for hours, start with 25-minute focus sprints using the Pomodoro technique. These focus sprints build mental stamina. This is important because you're not just getting things done in the moment, you're actually training your brain to be better this way. Most people try to focus for too long at once and burn out quickly. Instead, try it this way. Start with a 25-minute deep work sprint. Just set a timer. Again, there are apps for this. Take a 5-minute break when you're finished with the 25-minute deep work sprint. Stand up, stretch, breathe, walk away. Repeat this cycle 3 to 4 times before taking a longer break. Over time, you can extend these sprints to 40, 50, or maybe even 90 minutes while your mental endurance increases. You can also use focus sounds like Endel, that's E-N-D-E-L. They're free across all devices and are an absolute game changer. I personally use them on a daily basis. Next, we need to optimize your brain chemistry for focus. Nutrition is key. Eat a protein-rich breakfast. This could include eggs or salmon or a protein shake, whatever it may be. This will provide steady dopamine and focus and support. Increase fats. Omega-3s, which are found in fatty fish or supplements, improve cognitive function and reduce brain fog. Avoid high carbs. Eating high carbs, high sugar breakfast lead to an energy dip that will destroy your focus. I cannot stress enough, high protein, low carb breakfast. Next, let's talk about caffeine. Caffeine doesn't create energy. It borrows it. I will shout this from the rooftops. Delay your caffeine intake for 60 to 90 minutes after waking to allow your body's natural alertness, aka your cortisol, to peak first. Pair caffeine with L-theanine to get the benefits without the jittery crash. I talk about this in much more detail in other videos, so be sure to check those out. Next, I want you to train your attention span like a muscle. Use the attention resistance method. Start with 5 minutes of deep work, completely distraction-free, then build up. Each day, increase by 5 minutes to gradually rebuild your attention span. This can be really helpful if you're noticing that you can't focus for the original 20 to 25 minute spurts that I mentioned in the Pomodoro technique. Don't be discouraged, you will regain your attention span. Next, we need to talk about movement and how it unlocks laser focus. Most people think that focus is purely a mental game, but your body plays a huge role in how well your brain functions. One of the fastest ways to improve focus isn't just sitting at your desk trying harder. It's actually moving your body in specific ways to activate the brain's attention networks. Let me explain how movement boosts your focus. It can increase blood flow to the brain. More oxygen equals better cognitive function. It can stimulate dopamine release. This is the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation and focus. It activates the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for attention, decision-making, and self-control. These are just a few of the many ways that exercise and movement can be essential for improving your focus and attention. What are the best types of movement for focus? Well, I don't want you to get too bogged down on this because really any movement is good, but I will give you some tips. Let's start with something you can do as a twofer, okay? Morning sunlight plus movement. A little 2-in-1 hack. Getting 5 to 10 minutes of sunlight in the morning helps regulate your circadian rhythm, improving alertness and focus. Walking while exposed to natural light reduces grogginess, increases dopamine production, and improves mental clarity. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning, go for a quick walk outside instead. If you can't get outside, stretch by a window or use a light therapy lamp. I do want to clarify when I say stretch by a window, that's more for just personal enjoyment effects. The window filters so much UV light that it's really not going to get you that same difference that you would if you were outside. Let's talk about micro workouts, a little 60-minute mental reset. Studies show that short bursts of exercise improve memory, processing speed, and sustain attention for hours afterwards. Before sitting down to work, do 10 air squats or a quick plank to prime your brain for better focus. Try to get into midday movement. I call this the anti-brain fog strategy. Sitting for too long causes blood to pool in the lower body, reducing oxygen flow to the brain. A 5-minute walk, stretch, or light yoga session in the middle of the day acts as a reset button for focus. If you're stuck in a work slump, take a 5-minute walk without your phone. Other things like HIIT workouts and heavy lifting can be really crucial for rebuilding your attention span. I go into this in detail in other videos, so I don't want to waste your valuable time with it here, but essentially, lift heavy things, do some good sprints, it will do wonders for you. So why does all this work again? I want you to think of movement as the cheat code for focus. You don't need to force yourself to try harder, you need to give your brain what it needs to perform at its best. And finally, I want to leave you with this pearl. Your work setup matters. Keep your workspace clutter-free. A messy environment creates subconscious distractions. Work in a dedicated space, not your bed or your couch, to train your brain to associate that space with focus. Implementing that simple tip can make all the difference in the world. I want to reiterate, your focus isn't broken. It's being stolen. But you can take it back. Start small, pick just one strategy from the video and apply it today, and build from there. Whether it's setting up a focus sprint, delaying your caffeine, or creating a distraction-free zone, the key is consistency. Let's quickly recap. Rewire your brain with the 30-second rule and focus mode. Eat protein-rich meals and try key supplements for focus. Train your attention with deep work and monotasking. Finally, optimize your environment with morning sunlight and a clutter-free workspace. Let me know in the comments what your biggest struggle is with your focus. If you want a personalized plan, check out my consultation services. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. As always, see you in the next one.